You'll forgive the Pirates for feeling a bit forgotten in the NL Central. They missed the postseason in 2018 and didn't make any flashy roster moves over the offseason. Though they didn't garner a lot of headlines, Pittsburgh should not be overlooked. They were in contention for a wild card spot well into August, and the acquisition of Chris Archer gives them a true ace around which to build the rotation. It's been 26 years since the Pirates won a division title, and while there is a good chance that will stretch to 27, the front office has put together the pieces to be a surprise contender come the fall.
Welcome to Great American Ballpark. It's opening day where the Pittsburgh Pirates will begin the season on the road against the Cincinnati Reds. With the game just about to get underway, Heidi Watney standing by with a quick report on the Pirates' approach in 2019.
Matt, I was able to pay a visit to the clubhouse before the game, and amongst the players that I talked to, there was a lot of enthusiasm about this season finally getting underway. Manager Clint Hurdle lauded the development of the young guys on the team, expressing hope that their continued growth will translate into more wins. He also cited the club's strong finish last season when they went 16-10 in September. He firmly believes his guys are capable of carrying that success over into 2019 and making a run at the NL Central crown. Now, it wouldn't hurt if they could repeat their hot start from last year when they won 11 of their first 15 games. A win in the opener would be a great step towards making that a reality.
Thank you, Heidi. Let's go get it. Opening day baseball is next. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning, nobody out.
The shortstop.
So digging in now, Eric Gonzalez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he popped him up. Jeanette over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 50. Jamison
At the plate, Jamison Taillon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Peraza takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Line drive to center field. Schebler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In is Joey Votto now. He
Leading
comes
off
in
for the
over
Reds,
2 thus far.
the first baseman, Joey Votto.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And that misses 2-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Marte. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him.
Yeah, looked like an easy
Third
play
baseman,
from where
number
I'm sitting,
7.
but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. To 1-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Polanco is there to put it away for out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the second baseman, Scooter.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled this
ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The right
nice
fielder,
piece
number
of hitting right
66.
there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And he takes ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A 1-1 count to Puig. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he strikes out. And oh boy, all he needed was a fly ball somewhere to give him the lead, but instead there are 2 gone now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon. He's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. Pulled toward right center field. Marte on the move. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Reds strand a couple. We are still scoreless. Here's Starling Marte. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Suarez waits on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
stepping up to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Here's Gregory Polanco, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. No hits to this point. Line hard toward right center. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. Still no score. Stepping into the box, Jose Peraza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Hey, he's good.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. To second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Matt Kemp will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Reds, number 27, Matt Kemp.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch. None left for Cincinnati, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Your
Robert
attention,
Stevenson
please.
is out from
Now
the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance
Number
here on the
55,
season.
Robert
Josh Bell, the next to hit. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff
Now
man is
batting.
set down to
Third
open up
baseman.
inning number 8.
Colin Moran.
Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Shortstop, Eric.
Digging in now, Eric Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Your
Kevin
attention,
Kramer
please.
will come on to pinch hit
Pinch
here in a
hit for
big
Pittsburgh.
spot.
Number 44.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
0-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire.
Ladies
Francisco
and gentlemen,
Liriano
your
is
attention,
on to
please.
pitch out of the bullpen in
Now
the bottom
pitching
half
for
of the
Pirates.
8th.
Number 47, Francisco Liriano.
In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this
Leading
point
up
in the
for the
ballgame.
Reds.
Not sure if this is
The
a
left
powerhouse
fielder.
pitching performance
Jesse
by both teams or bad
Winker.
hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Liriano, the former Detroit Tiger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
The first baseman,
the best
number
ones have
19.
that late action that just darts at the
Joey
last minute. They're so tough to get the
Votto.
bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Joey Votto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Gonzalez ranging up the middle in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with one away, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was a big strikeout there, guys.
The
best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Scooter Gennett, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's the payoff pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Reds leave 1. We are still scoreless. Derek Dietrich is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 22, Derek
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Leading off for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Runner goes for second. Hit in the air out to center field. Schebler on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now this is cut and thrown to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
The batter,
Settling in now, Francisco Cervelli. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
Runner.
Marte off for second. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Dan, you'll take
right
RBIs
fielder.
any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ready for another chance? Gregory Polanco. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The set and the 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And he is out on the tag. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. In now is Yasiel Puig.
Leading off
Dan,
for
what's
the
gone
Reds,
wrong for this
the
lineup
right
today?
fielder,
They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Frazier backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. And here's Jose Peraza. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Boy.
Much coming up in the ninth and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position, bottom of the 9th inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see if they can continue on.
He's going.
Stepping in now, Tucker Barnhart. In there, now the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
On to first on his own is Bell, and that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. So striding forward now, Josh Bell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded up the first baseline. Dietrich over to his left, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Colin Moran. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Cabrera, commonly referred to around the game as the milkman. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matt.
And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from second as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Amir Garrett is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot, number 50, Amir Garrett. Now catching and batting ninth, number 12.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Cabrera, the runner at first with two gone. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with two strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Schebler coming in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's one run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Pittsburgh leads this one 2-1. Keone Kela takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Keone
digging in. Kurt Casale. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Casale, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 10th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there.
Number 33.
Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
The Reds down to their last strike. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Eugenio Suarez would be next. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
The Buccos, if they could produce another win in this one, would complete an opening series sweep. Heidi, what's the feeling amongst the players about their clean start?
Well, Matt, they mostly just seem exhilarated to finally be playing regular season games. The players I talked to credit their effectiveness so far in this debut series to the hard work that they put into spring training and a general enthusiasm they have as a team. They feel like if they can continue to cultivate that winning approach, it's going to take them pretty far.
Leading off for Pittsburgh.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. One away here for the Bucs in their half of the seventh, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnhart goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
Ladies
Down in
and
order go the Pirates.
Join
Our score remains 2-1.
7th inning stretch.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
The left fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat.
Winker.
And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory, back behind third. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-1 now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
Now in the box, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Dickerson on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Ladies and
now
gentlemen,
here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Cervelli recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Gregory Polanco.
Right fielder, Gregory.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Josh Bell the next to hit. His career line against Roark up until this point, just a 1 for 9. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit?
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and digging in and looking for more. Yasiel Puig.
For the
It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat.
Yasiel.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez scoops it up and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and
Upon
he's
video
out.
review,
so the
the
original
call
call is
at first
overturned,
base
and it
has
ends
been
up being a
overturned,
well-used
and the batter
challenge
ruled
there.
out.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
To the plate now, Jose Peraza. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Peraza.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
And batting 9, number 4, Jose Iglesias.
Lifted down the line in left. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
2, shortstop.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Puig has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down.
Your
Lonnie Chisenhall will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 5, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And he lays off there 1-0. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. That's inside. 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count. There's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
First offering on its way. Sent out to straightaway center field. Schebler is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The center fielder.
So striding in, Starling Marte, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Chopped to third. He'll come to the plate with it, and he is out at the plate. He tried in vain to score the tying run, and this place is going crazy. The ball game is over. You've just joined us. We're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for
and now is Yasiel Puig. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yasiel.
Line towards center field. Marte patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Scott Schebler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On its way is pitch number 75. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. And
now
play Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here comes Marte. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Still tied 1 apiece. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
The right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
So 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Schebler moves over. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bell.
Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated. but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Pirates,
Stepping in, Colin
third
Moran.
baseman,
He's 1 for 2
Colin
in this one.
Moran.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Eric Gonzalez.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We're through 6 full, all tied at 1-1. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total
Now
of 2
batting,
runs on the board,
the pitcher,
so both of these starters
Sonny
should feel really
Gray.
good about their showings. If you love good
Your
pitching,
attention,
this
please.
has been the game for you.
Pinch hitting
Matt
for
Kemp
Cincinnati.
will move into the
Number
on-deck circle now to
27.
try to get something
Matt
started here with 1 gun in the inning. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Michael Lorenzen is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
number
here.
21, Michael Lorenzen.
Gregory Polanco is up off
number
the bench
25.
as he'll be asked to get something
Gregory
started in the home half of the 7th.
Polanco.
And it's fouled away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Iglesias now at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready now,
Number 44.
Kevin Kramer. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Way outside. 1-2. Lorenzen has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-2. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Starling Marte. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the inning. Francisco Liriano is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Digging in, Jesse Winker. And this time ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And he fouls this one off. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th.
The batter, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. This is flared out towards second. Oh, behind the back to second for 1 on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he popped him up. Kramer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds go down. Here's Melky Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Schebler has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. Just a 1-for-12 career line. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. He's out.
The right fielder, number 5.
So 2 gone here in the Pittsburgh 8th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Yasiel Puig. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Line to the right side. On a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next,
nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Tucker.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Jose Iglesias. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. All squared up and even in the Steel City through 8.5. The Pirates have a chance to walk it off. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Amir Garrett enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat,
batting 9.
fouled away.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schebler has a play. 1 out. Now batting, Colin Moran. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
The batter,
bullpen has looked
2.
sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set. The 0-1. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon.
Your
Adam
attention,
Frazier
please.
will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Michael Feliz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Michael.
Standing in, Kurt Casale. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1.
The catcher, Kurt Casale.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. No balls and 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Jesse Winker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
Now batting.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. Line towards center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping up now, Kevin Kramer, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick to it of this as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Shining in, Starling Marte. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. No balls and a strike to count. This is popped up. Iglesias shading to his right. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And this is the case of a guy taking
now
one for the team.
Catcher,
I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Winker is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Stepping into the box, Eugenio Suarez due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
This is skied into short left center. Marte's after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 66.
Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there.
And that's through for a hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Jose Peraza will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning.
Jose Peraza.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Peraza carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 5. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Oh, he misses it. Puig is digging for home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate.
The batter, number 4.
In now, Jose Iglesias. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
The 0-1 offering. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a base hit, also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied at 1-1.
Your
Zach
attention,
Duke
please.
takes over now to start
Now,
the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Zach Duke.
Digging in once again, Lonnie Chisenhall. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Here's the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And there's one down now.
The first
Josh
baseman,
Bell,
number
the next to
55. Josh Bell.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the corner and slicing foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Schebler is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now
Digging
batting,
in,
third
Colin
baseman.
Moran. He'll look to bounce
Colin
back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here's the 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that ball is game over. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun. Man, D-Row, that was a huge win for this club, as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No doubt, Dan. There's no better way to improve your position in a division race than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they are feeling great about this one.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Kevin Kramer is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He can make a big difference for this team. I'm excited to watch him play live in this one and see what he's got.
Digging in, Kevin Kramer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Pittsburgh, the second baseman, number 44.
Hey, wait for
ready to deliver. Here's the first
out.
pitch. 0-1 the count. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about every...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Kramer. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and drive it, kid.
And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Chris Bryant now. His previous history with Trevor Williams. He's gone 2 for 8.
Bryant
Comes set and the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Kramer has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play. Here's Javier Baez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase the game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
But this is hauled in by the second baseman. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Kramer. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Bounce towards the second baseman. There to play it is Zobrist, and that's the second out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Jason Hayward.
Line drive to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Albert Almora.
On the ground to short. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in, Kevin Kramer looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that'll be a base hit. So they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a pop. Well, we talked about him earlier, so let's recap. Kramer had a fairly pedestrian night offensively.
Well, he did have the 1 hit, so that's good. We mentioned earlier what a difference this guy can make for this club when he's locked in.
Yeah, Dan, and though he wasn't a major factor in this one, he's going to be just fine. You can't make the highlight reels every night, but he'll have his days, I guarantee it.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune
Now
in at a great time.
the
Pittsburgh Pirates
Darling.
batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. And that's through into center field, base hit. He'll come home with it. And they will hold the winning run at third here. And it'll take another two-out hit to win the ballgame.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Striding into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Comes set, the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
This is on the ground over to first. But he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third. Michael Feliz takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 45, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watched him say, nope. That's just a blunder play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Brandon Belt is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Frazier will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. So we've got runners at the corners here. One away. And stepping in, the slip fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Gonzalez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Joe Panik. And they're runners at the corners now. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Runners on first and third. 2 away. Right side, hit hard. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. So in now for San Francisco, Yangervis Solarte. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Marte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Giant. Alan Henson will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Will Smith takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further.
19,
Save situation
Allen
here in inning number 10.
Henson.
He's set, and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Duggar giving chase. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now
and the tying run will be in scoring position.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have got.
Mark Melanson enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. Here's Gregory Polanco. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. The tying run is in to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game.
Up next to the Pirates.
D-Row, in today's game,
The
it's
first
not
baseman.
easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Melanson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, you have great stuff and you strike everybody out. Or, like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Up next to the Pirates.
So the next to the
third
plate for
baseman,
Pittsburgh, Colin
Colin.
Moran. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter, number 2.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 runners. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Duggar giving chase. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. And we are all tied 5-5. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar.
Leading off for the Giants, the left fielder,
Jordan Lyles takes
Duggar.
the mound to start
Your
the
attention,
11th
please.
inning.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
First pitch of the at-bat
Number
on its
31.
way.
Jordan
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Lyles.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Lyles is ready. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Rene.
Into the box now, Rene Rivera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High drive deep down the left field line. Dickerson sprinting after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Evan Longoria will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For San Francisco, number 10, Evan Longoria.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants down.
Your
Ray
attention,
Black
please.
takes over now to start
Now
the home
pitching for
11th, and he's
San
looking to get this one
Number
to the
62.
visiting 12th.
Pinch
Kevin
hitting.
Kramer is up off
Number
the bench here to
44.
start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Kramer, a 25-year-old. This is his second year as a major leaguer. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting.
So stepping
The
in,
second
Adam
baseman,
Frazier. He comes
Adam
into this appearance in the midst of a
Frazier.
1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but this will get foul. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Maven on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
First offering on its way. Fouled away. Into the wind. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side. So we'll play at least one more.
Your
Francisco
attention, please.
Liriano gets the ball
Now
as he'll
pitching
take over
for
to
the
start this
Pirates.
12th inning.
Number 47, Francisco
Liriano gets the sign.
Liriano.
Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Liriano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Marte is there, and he has it for the first out.
the right fielder.
Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Alan Hansen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty, one man out. To short. Gonzalez is right there. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Next to
first
bat for
baseman,
the Giants, Brandon Belt.
Belt.
He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Giants. the plate, Corey Dickerson.
Leading up for the Pirates, the left fielder, Corey
Here comes the
Dickerson.
first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ball one, well below the zone.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Going to be interesting to see how they play this.
Now batting,
deep into
catcher,
extra innings, and now they've got the
Francisco.
winning run on. Old school would probably
Cervelli.
bunt and move him into scoring position, but that's not an automatic decision these days. We'll see what they do.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben comes on now, and he has it one down. Trying to pick things up where he left
the right
off.
fielder,
Gregory Polanco.
Gregory.
He's got a chance to end this one and
Polanco.
send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. There to take this in is Crawford, and there are two away now. So it's a runner at first
55.
with two men out, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with two
the
away.
third baseman, Collins.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Colin Moran.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Duggar is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on two hits, no errors, and two men left stranded. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number one.
The batter, the second base.
Riding in once again, Joe Pennant. Singled homer run in his last time up. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Panic behind a ball and two strikes. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One out, nobody on. Hit weakly back to the mound. And there are two away now.
Up next for the Giants.
Digging in the
third
switch
baseman,
hitter, Yonhervis Solarte, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. 0-1 the count. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Giants down in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. At the plate, Eric Gonzalez.
Leading off
and he'll
for
lead
the
things
Pirates,
off as they'll try to
the
walk
shortstop,
off winners in the
Eric
bottom half. He'll
Gonzalez.
hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hansen is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Elias Diaz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates. Number 32, Elias.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it lined up a foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
This pitch is popped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, second
baseman. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben is there. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner. And we are all tied 5-5.
Your
Kyle
attention,
Crick
please.
is going to finally make an
Now
appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th
Number
inning.
30, Kyle Crick.
Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, one away. So digging in now, Rene Rivera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Rivera.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Ray Black is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, he'll have it.
Your attention, please.
6'1" southpaw will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen
Number
here.
50, Ty.
Now at the plate, Starling Marte. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Takes this the other way to right. Hansen is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping
The
up
left
to the plate,
fielder,
Corey Dickerson.
Corey
It was a single for him in his last
Dickerson.
at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it. And boy, an error saver there at first. If he kept his foot on the bag, he did. Oh, what a play for the second out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Francisco Cervelli. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Maben is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Stepping into the box, Cameron Maben, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Cameron
in tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
No strike.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
1 strike.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Full count, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now, Alan Henson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses 1-1. Popped him up. Moran on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up at the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box, Brandon Crawford. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Polanco. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Gregory Polanco. His head-to-head matchup numbers with Ty Block. He's 1 for 2.
Gregory
on the ground to the right side. Fielded by Panic, and that's the first out. Next for the Buccos,
number
Josh
55.
Bell. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far.
Bell.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Belt is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third
Digging
baseman.
in now, Colin Moran. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. In there, no balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The shortstop.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, and a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. Runner around second now, headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this... The Pirates find themselves hanging around the 500 mark as we head into May. For a report on their start, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, this group has had some ups and downs in April, so we may not have seen enough yet to know what to make of them. The players are adamant, though, that they can be a lot better than what their current record indicates, and they're determined to get rolling sooner rather than later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Josh Bell, and he will not be seeing the usual suspect to close this game out as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And it's 2-0 now to Colin Moran.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Line drive to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Your
Gregory
attention, please.
Polanco will be called
Pinch hitting
upon
for the
here to
Pirates.
hit with the game on
Number
the line.
25, Gregory Polanco.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Peterson's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now they're ninth.
Your
David
attention,
Freese
please.
is up off the bench
Pinch
to
hitting
lead
for
it
the
off
Dodgers.
as the possible winning
Number
run here in the
25,
bottom of inning
David
number 9.
Freese. Now
Michael
pitching for
Feliz comes on to work on the mound,
Number
hoping
45,
to send this one into extra
Michael
innings.
Feliz.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs just yet, and 3 driven in. Here's the 0-1, and it's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Freese behind a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Now batting.
Yeah, Matt, that's
The
the
center
advantage of
fielder.
getting ahead in the count. You
Alex.
can really force hitters to
Third
expand their
fielder.
zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter,
Next
number
up for
5,
Los Angeles,
Shortstop,
Corey Seager. It was a
Corey
flyout for him in his last
Seager.
trip. Popped him up. Cervelli over to his right. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings.
Ladies and
Ross
gentlemen,
Stripling takes
your
the mound
attention,
as he'll
please.
be the first man to pitch
Now
here in
pitching for
extra
the
innings.
Dodgers, number 68.
So the Pirates'
Ross
batting order turns over and set to go.
Stripling.
Adam Frazier, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Taylor's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The center fielder.
Here's Starling Marte. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's 2 for 4. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you
Up next
kidding
for the
me?
Pirates.
He had already had the
The
hat
left
trick.
fielder.
He was staring the
Corey
golden sombrero
Dickerson.
straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. And he fouls this one off. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Pulled toward right center field. Bellinger's under it. 2 down.
Now
So
batting.
here's the cleanup
catcher.
hitter, Francisco Cervelli. He scored after
Cervelli.
reaching on a single in his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball chop foul down the left side.
Got him.
On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Next for the Dodgers,
Leading
Justin
up for the
Turner.
Dodgers,
It's been a 2-for-4
the third
effort for
baseman,
him so far in the ballgame.
Justin Turner.
Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Down the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. The 0-1 on its way. Ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in
Cody.
now, Cody Bellinger. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte going back. Ball game. Solo shot to right center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
So what do you take, if anything, from this one, guys?
Matty, this season is still just getting underway. A lot of these teams haven't really shown us who they are or who they're going to be. And the ones who have begun to do so haven't had enough time to separate all that much from the pack anyway.
Yeah, this was an exciting early season game and a definite boost for the winner. But I don't take too much from these games just yet. Like D-Rose said, teams identify themselves really from this point on.